And we have another session, Harnessing the Power of Artificial Intelligence in Open Source Cloud Engineering. But before I say the person that is, coming on stage soon, I'm sure some of you know. Adora Nwodo, resident troublemaker, my best friend, that I will not accept she's my best friend. An amazing lady doing amazing things. Please join me as I welcome on stage Adora Nwodo. Please put your hands together for her because she's doing amazing stuff. Her selfless service within the community, not just within open source, but within the tech ecosystem in general is amazing. I'm very proud of this babe, this woman. Let me call her a woman because I'm on stage, but I'm very proud of you, my baby girl.
Hey everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I don't like this energy that I'm getting. I don't really appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Oscar Fest 2023 again. Please, before I start, can everyone stand up for like 2 seconds and give a huge round of applause to the people organizing this? Just show your appreciation. Because it's not easy to raise money, to bring top speakers all the way from different parts of the world, to do something as amazing as this for 3 days straight. So can we just appreciate them for like a few seconds? Thank you. Thank you. So, I don't know why I'm nervous. It's so interesting. So, my talk today is not a regular technical talk like I always give. It's more like hope speech. It's more like what I would like to see, that although we have the platform for, doesn't necessarily exist yet. So I'm going to be talking about harnessing the power of AI in open source cloud engineering. How many people were at the Canonical talk yesterday? How many people know about cloud engineering? Not so many hands, I see. Okay. So yeah, so let's get right into it. I came here a couple of minutes ago. Let's say 20 minutes ago was when I came in here. And I saw the lightning talk on prompt engineering and ChatGPT. And people have also been talking about AI. I know that there were a couple of AI talks yesterday as well. And it's like, what a time to be alive. Actually, in the past 3 years, I remember in 2021, it was more, everybody was shouting blockchain. Everybody wanted to find a way to infuse blockchain into their businesses. Last year, everybody was shouting metaverse. Everybody wanted to find a way to infuse whatever is happening in the metaverse into their businesses. And this year, everyone is talking about AI. And I think that of all those 3 emerging technologies, in my opinion, this one has the capacity or the capability to make the most impact across various industries. So it's like, exciting times, really. Like I said, AI has the capacity to make impact across different industries, and the cloud is also not left out. And before we get into like a bunch of all these things, I just want to run through an introduction of myself. Hi, my name is Adora. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi. My name is Adora, and I'm a software engineering lead at the intersection of mixed reality, cloud engineering, and AI at Microsoft. I'm also the founder of NexaScale, which is a social enterprise helping people start and scale their tech careers. I've cited a bunch of NexaScalers in the audience. It's so nice to finally see you in real life. I'm the author of 2 cloud engineering books. Gave some of them out yesterday. Cloud engineering for beginners, as well as beginning Azure DevOps. I'm a DJ when I'm not doing my real job, the one that pays me. I travel a lot. I love to travel and see new things. Global speaker, I'm standing on this stage right now, and I am an ecosystem advocate. The slide is not like full. The slide is zoomed in, and I don't know why, but I'll still keep talking anyway. And I have a book giveaway today as well, so stick around. And maybe I'll talk about the terms later. But just putting this out there. I gave some out yesterday, going to give some out today as Well, so how many people here are cloud engineers or DevOps engineers or anything like that? Could you just raise your hand? Can I see? Okay, there are not many. So when I say that there are a lot of problems that we have, I wish there were more people here just so that they could relate to what I was saying, but there are a lot of problems that we have when we're trying to build, deploy, or manage our different systems, when we're trying to monitor systems, if we're trying to scale, optimize our infra, do automation for our tasks, or even integrate security into our processes. There are a lot of problems that we face, and it's sad and scary, sometimes. But I think that if we could close our eyes for a minute and just imagine a world where computers can analyze vast amounts of data and make intelligent decisions in real time, a world where your building, your deployments, and your maintaining of your applications is easier and you worry less about mundane tasks. And that world exists today. However, that world doesn't exist in the field of cloud engineering as much as I would like. People have talked about, I think yesterday there was a talk about using AI for technical writing, and today, someone came up and talked about prompt engineering, and there are ways that people are integrating AI into their different sectors, and I just feel like we shouldn't be left out too, because if it was properly integrated, we would achieve a lot. I remember doing Prosper's talk yesterday, or rather Prosper's workshop yesterday, when he was talking about the notification service, and he pointed out that ideally, building that kind of service is something that would take you a week, but it's something you can do in 30 minutes with his, service, with that solution, and then you can spend the rest of your week in Ibiza on just answering like stand-up calls, but you're actually chilling. So imagine if DevOps engineers, infra engineers could do a lot more in less time and chill in Ibiza too. And there are people doing something about it today. So recently, I think 2 months ago, Pulumi released something called Pulumi AI, which is an experimental feature that allows you put in like the kinds of infrastructure declarations you want. It uses some kind of GPT implementation, and it spits out the code for you, debugs for you as well, and just does like a bunch of things for you. So we are not at where I would like, but at least I think we're close. And in this session, we'll be exploring, how these AI techniques can revolutionize the way we build, deploy, and manage our cloud-based systems. By leveraging machine learning, NLP, and computer vision, we can address some of these critical challenges that cloud engineers like me and other people here face, such as scalability, optimizing resources, and automation. So now let's talk about what happens when you integrate AI into cloud engineering. First of all, you have improved automation. AI helps you to automate a bunch of repetitive tasks, and some of all these things are like provisioning and configuring infrastructure, for example. Like, I shouldn't have to copy and paste redundant code because I'm trying to create infra for a serverless application in the first place. I think I want to spend my brain doing more impactful things than that, because I've done that like 400 times in my career, and the 401st time doesn't really seem interesting to me anymore. And if we had a way where we could do this less, and we could have the AI do this more for us, it would be more impactful and to definitely make a difference, right? The next thing is improved efficiency. I think one of the great superpower about having a bunch of neural networks as opposed to using the human brain to do a bunch of things is that, apart from the fact that it does it faster, it does not give you headache, right? So in that case, AI also helps improve the efficiency of cloud engineers. You can optimize your resource allocation better. You have intelligent workload optimization, and you can automate performance tuning as well. Another thing it improves for you, there's like improve everywhere in this slide, by the way. Another thing it improves for you is scalability and flexibility of your cloud infrastructure. And that's because, like the name implies, AI is artificial intelligence. So you are leveraging intelligent resource provisioning. You can do, I mean, we have auto-scaling today, but imagine having auto-scaling mechanisms that could be more intelligent and more dynamic based on the demand and based on the current state of your infra. It would be like seamless scale-ups, scale-downs, flexibility among different things. And it could also help with like cost optimization. I know a lot of people struggle with, for example, somebody will pay for AWS, forget why they paid, disappear, and somehow the next month they are getting like $500 debit and they're like, excuse me, why? If there was a way that we could intelligently in some way fix this problem, that would be nice. The next thing as well is improved security. AI gives you advanced threat detection and prevention capabilities. And when you integrate AI, you are able to find out potential vulnerabilities and respond to security threats. It also helps in software maintenance, like because you can monitor system behavior and analyze like a bunch of data, you can identify anomalies and potential failures before they happen and be proactive about them. And this thing too can also drive like data-driven insights because AI feeds on data, right? And when you have like a bunch of data as, whatever it is that you are doing in your cloud environment, the data generated can, have potential for insights and can create analytics that you can extract valuable patterns from trends and just know how you can properly do your systems. So now let's talk about 3 C's to consider when integrating AI. The first one is compliance. It's important. Everybody has been talking about how it's very possible to build unethical things with AI, or rather do unethical things with AI, and people have been doing it a lot recently. So you want to factor that into whatever tool or integration you're going to make. The next thing is customization. You want to tailor your AI models and your hyperparameters to meet the specific project requirements that you need. And you also want to, because we always learn, as the AI learns, we learn, everybody learns, and we get better. So you also want to think about continuous monitoring and improvement when you're thinking about things and trying to consider things for like integrating AI. There are emerging trends as well in cloud engineering, basically. So I'm going to talk about just like 3 of them. One of the first trends is AutoML, which helps people and possibly cloud engineers like me leverage AI and build machine learning models, even if we don't have expertise in machine learning. There's also explainable AI models, which provides transparency and interpretability, enabling cloud engineers to understand the decision-making process of the AI systems. And this can be very useful in the context of troubleshooting and debugging, for example, when you start to integrate AI, because you would want to know why the AI did what they did, if that time ever comes. And there's also federated learning, which allows multiple cloud environments, distributed cloud environments, to collaborate and jointly train models while preserving data privacy. So, like I've said, the future of AI and open source engineering can transform the way that we approach cloud engineering today, and I would really like to see that happen. It amplifies capabilities like efficiency, scalability, and intelligent decision making. The 3 C's to think about when you're trying to think about integrating AI into your cloud engineering tool, from my perspective, would be compliance, customization, and continuous monitoring. And if we do this properly, then maybe I should go and find a new job as a travel vlogger, because AI will become the cloud engineer for me and I'll just be getting paid salary for nothing. Thank you all for listening. If you have any questions, please meet me at the back because my time is already spent.